Kool TV proudly presents Lewis County Lions basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside and count down to tip-off for exciting Lewis County Lions basketball action on Kool TV.
And everybody from Vanceburg, Jim Rob, Jeff Owen with me tonight as we get ready for a Wednesday night matchup between the Lewis County Lady Lions. They come in at 5-12. In the region, they are 2-10. And in district play 1-3, the Elliott County Lady Lions overall 4-8. In the region, 3-5 and 1-1 in district play. Elliott County and Lewis County. We'll take our first break. Let you know what these two teams did in their last contest. And then we'll bring in Jeff Irwin and set the stage for this one tonight as these two teams wrap up the month of January in high school basketball and have a month to prepare for the district tournament. It'll be Lewis and Elliott County. It's girls action tonight from Vanceburg on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Okay, Rob, Jeff Irwin tonight. Get you ready for girls action. Elliott County again 4-8, 3-5 in the region. District play 1-1. Overall for Lewis County again 5-12, 2-10 in the region, 1-3 in district play. Last game for the Elliott County Lions was January the 9th in the All-A Classic. It was a tight one. I was out there actually losing to Menifee County 43-39. And the last matchup for Greenup County and Jay Fights Ball Club in a 63rd district tilt was the 22nd of January, losing 41-33. These two teams, this is the first time they have played the season. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to Jay Fight of Lewis County on the Kool TV Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit RiverCitiesBuildersInc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Talking with Jay Fight on a Wednesday night here at Vanceburg as the Lady Lions of Lewis County get ready to take on the Lady Lions of Elliott County on a Wednesday night. Kind of liking the fact, Coach, that we moved it up an hour. Elliott County really not much of a roster per se with Coach Witt. So varsity starts tonight at 6:30, and your team coming in facing his team with only 4 wins. Let's talk about your last game heading into tonight's ball game.
Well, you know, it was a tough one at Greenham. They're always good games. You know, we just had a little trouble putting the ball in the basket, we felt like. And, you know, we talked about that the last time you were here. When we're making shots, you know, that provides energy for us on both ends. And, you know, it just didn't fall for us, especially from 2-point range. We made some threes there against Greenham, but credit them. They did a great job. Now they've made the district race pretty interesting for sure.
Winding up the month of January, and we talked when we were here a few weeks ago, you're going to have about a month to prepare for that district tournament, and there's a slight chance you could see that team again.
Absolutely. You know, there's a lot that can happen here because, you know, they've still got to play Raceland and Russell. You know, we've got Raceland and Russell again. So, you know, who knows how everything plays out. You know, 1 win here, 1 loss there, it means a lot in the seeding. You know, I've said it, you know, it's no secret. Everybody wants to steer clear of Russell in that first round. They would like to. 2 through 4 it's been a battle for years, and you know, I don't expect it to be any different this year. So, you know, obviously we're going to spend this last month of the season. You know, we've got a lot of games in very limited time, so you know we're going to get our work in here. So, you know, everything's just going to be preparing us for late in the year.
Like I said, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been here, but last time, great effort, man, from Carrie Ann, Caitlin, and Maddie. And I know this stretch run with a month ago, you want to see that, and with Carrie Ann, plus the other big girl you have as well, you want to see that heading into the district tournament.
Sure, all of our kids, you know, we feel like have improved. You know, we told them early in the year with, you know, a lot of circumstances that were out of our control, but we wanted to see them get better. And we've seen the growth. You know, our seniors, like you mentioned, with Maddie and Gracie and Michaela, they've done a great job. You know, Carrie Ann, we've had to ride her pretty hard this year. And Arnold. Then we've got a couple freshmen coming off the bench, and Gilbert, we call her junior, and Stamper. So, you know, those kids have put in a lot of valuable time, minutes, and they're getting better and better. And, you know, hopefully we've got to get some of these wins in here. You know, we got to win some of this district competition and getting these teams like Elliott County in here that they've got some talent, though. We don't just look at their record. They've got a little bit of ability there. So, you know, nothing's going to be easy here tonight for sure.
Roy don't have much. I think he plays KHSAA, showed 6 or 7 with numbers, even though he has other ones on the bench. What do you know about his ball club coming into tonight's game? Offensively, defensively, what are you prepared for?
Well, most of them can handle and shoot. Anytime you got kids that can do that, you're dangerous. And, you know, we always tell our kids that every time we play Elliott, because they can handle it, and if they get to the paint easily on us, you know, that's going to cause foul trouble. That's going to get them to the free throw line, which they're great free throw shooters. And they shoot the 3 ball pretty well as well. You know, they've got Howard and Sturgill leading the way in scoring. They just got some good pieces there. They might not go very deep, but there's been a lot of years that we played 5 or 6 too. So it doesn't really matter how many. It just matters what you got when you're putting them in there. So, but we'll have our hands full tonight for sure.
Best of luck. We'll see you after the ball game.
Thank you.
Day 5 of Lewis County. More in a moment on the Kool Sports TV Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care with over 11 primary care locations throughout the season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your state Senate strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your state Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Kent Robinson, Jeff Irwin, we get ready for tonight's ball game. Starting lineups for Roy Witt, 4 and 8. At one guard will be a senior, number 1 in Molly Howard. The other starter will be a forward and a senior, number 3, Kylie Witt. The guards will be number 10, a senior, Kaylee Hamilton. The other guard will be a senior, number 13, the key player to watch tonight, Riley Sturgill. And the other starter, number 25, senior. The other guard, Caitlin Gilbert. 5'5" Seismology. They provide the Tri-State with expert surgical and medical management of eye disease, including LASIK surgery. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. I know 2 out of the 3, Dave Wheeler and Dave Fields. And I know Jeffrey. I've seen the other guy, but cannot think of his name. Jeff Irwin joins me on the broadcast tonight.
Thank you, Kent.
And number 4, she is the playmaker. She gets it quickly off the assist from Highfield, bucket, and a foul just like that, Jeff, on Elliott County.
Great start off there for Lewis County and everything. Just getting right in there.
They like the Lions are up 3. So Lewis County Hamilton, as Lewis County, I'm gonna get this mixed up with all the Lions on the floor, but
it's definitely a cat fight out there.
It is, exactly. Lewis County, he wanted to say, on the man-to-man right now. Witt out front with it. Throws it high, top of the key to Sturgill. She's going to hit is loud. And the band's right across the way. Elliott County misses the shot. And Lewis County in a hurry, bringing it down the floor. Elliott County, tenacious defense, and there's a turnover on Lewis, their first of the night. And we'll come back the other way. Actually, when we got here, there was 12 people here, Jeff, but filled up pretty quick.
I know. I think they multiplied very, very quickly around here. Well, there's a nice turnover there by Elliott going toward Lewis County, but just return right back to favor.
Yeah. Johnson not out of control, but was out of control. Going to the paint. Sturgill, no. And she'll get a couple free throws. Foul on Lewis County.
I'll tell you one thing about this gym. It is definitely loud. You can tell these fans have showed up here today.
It's pretty loud. And I didn't get the foul. Last time I was here, they put the fouls on the board. They didn't do it this time, but we'll try to pick it up. Sturgill, free throw is good. No, she missed it. I'm sorry. She's wearing that, one of the tallest ones I've seen, knee brace. She's 75% from the free throw line. She did make it, excuse me. Right-hander puts it up, and it rolls in good for the key player for Elliott. Lead 3-2. Elliott County's going to press. Maddie Johnson in the backcourt. Throws it over to the left side of the floor. Tackett will try a long 3 ball off the iron. No good. Rebounded when you and I got here. Roy really don't got a lot of folks he can play. He's got 9 total.
They don't go too deep on the bench just because really they
they don't have it.
Yeah, they don't have it, and you get.
Elliott County, just like that, it's got the 1-point lead, 4-3. Just early. Johnson from the top, the key, 3-ball, no. Rebounded by Elliott County. Artrip gets the board. Point guard looks like it's going to be Hamilton for Coach Witt. Elliott County, the maroon and white. With that, good penetration to the hoop. Misses the shot, gets a rebound, and a high lob out. Howard in the paint. She'll let one go. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Maddie Johnson's in a hurry. And she carried it. Sure did. That's 3 turnovers on Lewis. That's kind of uncharacteristic of Maddie because she's already, being the point guard, already turned it over twice.
Well, a problem you probably really run into is that, they probably had a week off of,
yeah.
I mean, they probably got into the gym some, but coming across these Elliott County road, Elliott and Lewis County roads was very treacherous.
Everybody was out. Rain and fog on the way up and probably on the way back. Highfield had it and lost it. Goes out of bounds. Stays with Elliott County. Elliott County under their own hoop. Hamilton will inbounds. Looking. Still looking. Now out top to Sturgill. Still man-to-man for Lewis. Sturgill to the right side. The player falls down for Lewis. Elliott County had a wide open 3, missed it. It'll be Lewis basketball.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of rust out there. They came out and was warming up and everything else, and I mean you can tell that having the cold weather.
Well, that had to be what it was. I mean you didn't get much practice time.
No.
If you can't get to school, you're not going to lace them up and practice. Lewis County gets it back down by 1, looking into Highfield. They're all over her, man. Natalie Gilbert has checked in. Highfield gets over. Sturgill misses it. I said Sturgill. I don't think that was her. Foul's going to be on Witt. Her first. And Highfield will go to the free throw line. Highfield trying to tie it up with the free throws or give Lewis the lead. And she'll tie it up. Stamper in for Lewis. Carrie Ann, about a 70% free throw shooter, averages 13.2 points a game, makes both of the free throws. With 3:30 to go in the initial stanza, 5-4. Lead changes again. Witt has it over to Sturgill.
Now, Lewis County's doing a good job on the three-quarter court press that they have there.
They find Riley Sturgill getting by Highfield. Lead goes back again to Elliott County at 6-5. Gilbert out to Johnson. Highfield, 2 dribbles. She'll spin. Johnson from the elbow. Good. It is a 2-ball.
Just right inside that three-point arc. Another step back would have got her an extra point there.
Lead goes back again to Lewis. This shot short. And a foul over the back on Witt. And I've got her with 2. And again, you got to be careful. Roy Witt, again, low in numbers. You got to watch out with foul trouble. And you've got Kylie already with 2.
Yeah, because when you only have about, they play about 7. Is what they have, and I think they got 9 on the roster are dressing here tonight with numbers, and it's going to be a tough night for them if they get into foul trouble.
Johnson from the arc misses, rebound to Elliott County. Jay Fight telling his kids to D up. Witt might have walked. Howard brings it back out, dribbling between the legs. Good defense by Johnson. Here's the 3-ball. It's long. You can tell in the left arm. And rebound. Well, Sturgill come out of nowhere and got that rebound. That's just a hustle play. Right corner, 3-ball, in and out, no good. Sturgill gets it again. She'll put it up and got fouled. She's a workhorse.
That's one of those, they're going to throw them up enough. Eventually, something's going to stick here for them.
Maddie Johnson just picked up her first. Team foul number 3. Sturgill back at the free throw line. Good. Tied at 7, our second tie of the night. Riley Sturgill, really good free throw shooter at 75%. 15 points, 4 rebounds a game. Makes them both. She's been there a while. She's a good one.
Yeah, I believe leading scorer for Elliott County this season.
Well, no, I think she had a brother. There's a lot of Sturgills in Sandy Hook. My wife's from there. And I'm pretty sure she had a brother. I know she had a brother that played for Greg Adkins. Lewis County misses the shot, gets it back from Johnson Highfield into Tackett. Up and no, it won't go. Actually, that was Highfield. That's my fault. So Elliott County got the 1-point lead, Jeff, at 8-7.
I was figuring, taking a look at, these two teams and, of course, the adversity they've had this season, this is probably a pretty good game tonight.
Sturgill, when you tell she's the one, and you mentioned in our pregame and on the stats, she's the key player. She's showing it right now, 10-7 lead with 7 points. She's got 7 of the 10. A minute to go in the first. Now to Johnson. Elliott plays really good defense. Shot looked like it was blocked. No, just missed everything. I thought she got her hands on it.
Unless it was like right before the release, just tapped it underneath there, and then she followed through with it and just pushed it right on out. That'd be the only thing that could have possibly happened on there.
Artrup back in a quick quarter. Molly Howard, running jumper, good.
Elliott just came out real
well. That
strong
was a good shot, too, because the defense was there.
Yeah, they've come out real strong, having a good offensive and defensive first quarter.
Into Highfield. Shot won't go. Howard brings it across the timeline. 22 seconds to go. He penetrates, works on Johnson, won't go. Highfield with another rebound. Looks like Elliott's wanting to take it into Highfield. Highfield, the last person coming down the floor. Lewis County passing very nicely. Johnson gets it from Highfield with 5 seconds. Long shot off the window, good. It's a free ball. The banks are open late here in the Berg. Gracie Duncan with a Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot. And that'll take us to the end of quarter number 1. It's been a good one. After 1 quarter of play, Elliott County 12, Lewis County 10 on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Right, Kent Robinson, Jeff Irwin. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all of your carpet and your flooring needs, see the good folks at J.D. Flooring. Also by Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all of your insurance needs. Home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. Jeff, that was pretty good first quarter.
That was. Elliott County definitely came out and trying to make a statement here early on.
I mean, nothing against Jay Fikes. I've had his team a bunch, but Elliott County 4-8, but man, they look pretty good right now. Lewis County Lions will open up man-to-man. Sturgill out front with it. Got a little height advantage there on Maddie Johnson. Excuse me. Howard gets it back to Sturgill. 3 ball, it's short. And gives it back to Lewis County. So a 2-point lead for Elliott. Lewis County's got the basketball. Long three ball, good. And Lady Lions of Elliott are warming up. That's another 3-point shot by Gracie Duncan, a Johnson chiropractic 3-point shot. Lewis takes the lead back at 13-12.
Yeah, once these teams get warmed up here a little bit, and that they're going to start stroking those threes and really hitting them down.
Well, you nailed it a while ago. These teams, they've not had any practice time. But the way they're shooting the basketball, you couldn't tell. Hamilton with a 3-pointer. That's a Shannon Johnson 3-point shot. 15-13. Maybe they had some hoops in the driveway like you and I did growing up.
At least even worst case, get a milk crate up there and put it on the side of a barn.
There you go. Yeah, they're heating up now. Caitlin Gilbert with a tray. The Johnson chiropractic 3-point shot. Lewis takes the lead back 16-15. Sturgill. They're not shy about jacking this up. There's a 3-ball by Molly Howard. Mercy.
We're going to get time out here, I think, by Elliott County.
Coach Witt is going to take a full timeout. This timeout brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. For all of your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Getting Jeff back on the Kool TV Sports Network. We were talking on the break. 5 3-pointers shot between the two teams so far. And that milk crate must have been working. I remember when I was a kid, I had a Nerf basket in a big family room. I mean, I know it's totally different, but right now, Jeff, you can't even tell these teams have missed a beat being out of school like they were.
No, I think they got all the bad shots out in the first quarter, and they're finding their range right now.
They got a lot of energy to burn sitting at the house. So here we go, 18-16. Lewis County loses the ball. Highfield gets it back. And a nice give-and-go shot for Lewis County. Natalie Gilbert.
Yeah, that was a good job by Highfield there, recognizing the double team on her and just finding her teammate cutting baseline and just put it right in for the easy two.
Gilbert found the baseline. Sturgill, she'll run over Highfield. Won't go. Rebound Highfield. Last time I was here, she got a double-double, and she might get another one. We're tied at 18, our third tie of the night. Maddie at the logo, ball in the right hand. She'll penetrate. Go right side of the floor. Now come back. Duncan has it. Her shot won't go. Sturgill with the rebound. Riley's going to bring it down the floor. And threw it right into Maddie Johnson's hands. 2 turnovers. Lewis County doing a good job getting back off the glass. Good!
Take a look at that again on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Just some nice movement. Got the ball moved up. Had a little bit of a missed dribble on it, but was able to recover and put that one back in for the 2.
2018 turnover again. Only Elliott County's third, Jeff, but they're turning it over when Lewis County's starting to get hot. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Elliott. Here comes Molly Howard. Howard down central with it. Left elbow to Hamilton. She'll go into the paint, bring it out to Sturgill. Sturgill, high lob to Howard. Gets stopped at the free throw line. Here's a long shot, in and out, no good. Rebounded, goes to Highfield to Johnson.
taking a look at how these teams are playing, it's whoever's going to be dominating on the boards is going to be picking up the victory here tonight.
That's a good matchup there with Highfield and Artrip. Pretty good size. Both of them even up match up pretty evenly, he wanted to say. Highfield will spin up and good. That made it look that easy. Got Highfield with 4. It's a 4-point lead. Grayson Sporting Goods replay, 22-18. I don't think I've ever seen a knee brace up that high.
I think part of that's got to be like a leg sleeve or
Yeah,
something
it must
like that
be.
underneath it, because it goes to about probably about 3 or 4 inches up her leg, but then she's got a sleeve underneath it.
Howard misses the layup to come back the other way. Johnson down floor with it. Nice pass. Too strong from Highfield. She saves it from going out of bounds. And now Johnson loses it, but luckily right into the hands of Duncan. And ball goes out of bounds. We'll go to Elliott. Michaela Tackett back in for Lewis County. And I don't have number 24. Sorry, Elliott County folks. Try to get it here in a little bit.
Pull that up here. I might have it.
So it's 3:16.
24 is Preston, Leanna Preston.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
3 ball on the way, and this is the rim on that one was Preston. We was just talking about her there.
And she was in earlier, and I didn't have her, so you got her now. Highfield gets a break, much needed. It's a 4-point lead for Lewis. Tell you what, she won't be on the bench long. Down to 2:56 here in the second quarter of play. This has been a good half. Maybe a hand check. Nope.
Timeout.
Jay Fight wants a timeout. And it will be.
He's standing up, so it looks like it's going to be a 30 on there.
Be a 30-second timeout. This timeout brought to you by the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all of your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks. Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by the Greenup County Public Library, with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. Also by the Flatwoods First Baptist Church and the Russell First Baptist Church. They invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association. Coach Irwin, what's Coach Fight talking about his ball club in that 30-second?
Right now, I think just getting them settled down. Of course, right now with Highfield, taking a break on the bench right now.
Yeah.
Trying to get some ball movement going on there. The last series that they had, kind of standing around just a little bit. So, probably getting a motion offense going on.
Johnson, right side to Gilbert. Highfield still on the bench. Roy Witt won the 5-second call, but she kept penetrating. Ball tipped, turnover. Elliott County gets it back. Sturgill got the steal. Elliott County just gets down the floor really quick. Layup won't go. Another shot, no. Rebounded Johnson. 2:12 to go before the break. Duncan has it. One dribble. Shot up. No good. Jay Fight didn't like that shot at all. Sturgill with the rebound. She's going to keep it. Nah, he didn't like that at all.
No, it wasn't really quite set. She just kind of rushed it just a little bit. Felt the defense coming in. And just needs to take that extra half second and put a nice little stroke in on it.
Witt out with it. Preston, right side. Sturgill goes through the hoop. Through the paint, excuse me. Howard brings it back out. Witt has it. Elliott being patient. Now Hamilton will drive. She's cut off. Preston gets a good grip on it and throws up an air ball. And she had some good time there. Duncan's going to bring it down the floor. She loses the basketball. I've got Lewis with 5 turnovers. Stamper's going to get off the bench. Sturgill in trouble. And contact, got fouled by Duncan going to the hoop. Duncan's first. And Highfield back in along with Stamper for Lewis County. Duncan goes out. And foul on the floor. That's a pretty hard foul. That's some pretty good contact.
Yeah, they're trying to get personnel going on there. That would have been a legal substitution in football, but
well, Duncan went out, but now she's quickly back on the bench. Witt out front with it. And good shot there by Kylie Witt. A Johnson Chiropractic three-point shot. Do you like her shoes? I just noticed that. One's blue, one's orange.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Probably, I'm not sure if they come that way or if you just buy two pair and then rotate them around.
She put them on when it was dark and she don't know the difference.
That's true.
Nah, she's a good girl. Highfield spin, yes. Highfield 6 point. 24-21 Lewis.
And another quick quarter coming up here.
Yeah, they're not wasting any time. I mean, it's 5 till 7, which again, I ain't complaining. Elliott County, are they going to hold for one? Witt at the left elbow. Still has it. She's got 22 seconds.
Got to get rid of it here.
5-second call.
Yeah, just held on to that just a touch too much. She was trying to look for somebody to come cutting back up toward the top, but just barely got that 5-second count.
That was just good defense. Nobody for Elliott was really open.
Yeah, they were trying to cut up, but Lewis County was really blocking them out there.
Johnson, right side, 10 seconds, Highfield. She'll spin. Here's a three ball, up and no. Missed by Gilbert. And we're going to go the other way, a foul. Michaela Taggart just picked up her second, so she's the one that got the first one that I didn't get. So she's got 2.
Yeah.
Elliott's got 3 seconds. Highfield blocks it. We are at halftime. A good half of basketball. You can't tell these girls ain't missed the beat being off. We're at halftime. Lewis County leads it over the Lions of Elliott County, 24-21. We're back more in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back to Vanceburg, Kentucky. It's Kent Robinson, Jeff Irwin. Before we get into the scoring, we want to tell you tonight's game being brought to you by the good folks there in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We're talking about James True Value Hardware. You'll find all the hardware, supplies, and more that you need at James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. A really good half of basketball. Team foul-wise, Lewis only had 4. Elliott had 3. You've got Kylie Witt with 2 and Tackett 2 for Lewis County. After one quarter of play, Elliott County led at 12-10. And here at the break, it's 24-21. Lewis County with a 3-point lead. First half scoring for the Lady Lions. Molly Howard's got, total them up, 7 points. Kylie Witt's got 3. Hamilton 3. Sturgill, Jeff, who had 7 in the first quarter. Not so much Lewis shutting her down defensively, just didn't really get a lot of touches there in the second quarter.
Yeah, because they were really getting the ball moved around there in that second quarter, especially the first, 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was hitting everything from outside the arc, and they've had some good ball movements, some ball handling issues, and everything else going on there. But great job by both teams, and only to be a 3-point game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's worth the price of admission here today.
Elliott County, Howard, Witt, Hamilton with 3 balls. For Lewis County, Gilbert and Duncan's got 2, one in the first quarter, one in the second quarter. Of course, all 3-point shots are brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. That's Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. Get you back in the game of blind fans. Scoring for Lewis County, Mandy Johnson had 5 points in the first quarter. Caitlin Gilbert with 3. Carrie Highfield, she had 6 points. 2 of those were from the free throw line. Duncan with the 2 3-balls and a field goal in the second quarter has 8. And Natalie Gilbert has 2. So once again for Elliott County, Molly Howard 7. Witt with 3. Kaylee Hamilton 3. Riley Sturgill 7. Artrip and Preston played for Elliott County but did not score. And again for Lewis County, Maddie Johnson 5, Caitlin Gilbert 3, Highfield 6, Duncan 8, Natalie Gilbert 2. So really, Jay Fight only using 1 substitution in the first half. Elliott County used 2 players.
Yeah. Well, I know with Lewis County, they've been plagued by injuries all season long. Elliott County been, I don't know if you can say plagued by youth, but they're a very young team and really can't go too far deep in on the bench because, sometimes if you get a really good qualified middle schooler, you can bring them out, have them play some JV, maybe get in some varsity time. But most of them, you got to let them work their way up.
You've coached and played and done a lot of sports for West Carter, like West, East, Lewis Elliott, and not leaving out anybody school-wise, but it all starts with the feeder program.
It does. And I think that's been one of the problems that Elliott County's had here in the last few years is trying to get everything worked up from the elementary school level all the way on up. And, and sometimes it's just participation numbers. Yeah. And, that you have to go younger on that. I know West Carter's kind of been faced with that this year. They've been playing as a whole lot younger players on their team. And a lot of schools are facing that same thing. Yeah. Trying to get them progress through all the way from your Saturday morning leagues and everything else until finally they hit the Friday night lights and, hitting the varsity schedule and everything else on there. Of course, Friday Night Lights football, but
we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, hitting the Friday here on the hardwood and everything else. That's what these schools are going to try to get, and that's where the schools that are successful at it are successful ball teams.
We're at halftime. It is wrapping up. We'll take another 2-minute break and come back as Lewis County holds a 3-point lead at 24-21. Back in a moment from Vanceburg on the Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Start the third quarter play. Jeff and Kent, glad you're with us. Lewis County gets it 24-21 to start the third quarter. That's a walk.
And not the way you want to start off a second quarter, especially after a hot, or a second half, after having a hot second quarter out there. We'll see if they start trying to hit it out from the behind the arc here once again.
Gilbert stopped because she thought she had somebody to throw it to. There wasn't nobody there, so Elliott gets it back. Sturgill to Witt. Back to Sturgill. I'm sorry, that's not Sturgill, that's Howard. Sturgill's in the corner left side. Artrup has it. Looking. Sturgill's asking for it. Duncan's got the assignment on her again to start the third quarter. As in the first half, both teams playing a man-to-man. Artrup gets it. Shot too strong. Rebounded to Lewis.
That was a good pass there by Elliott County, though. Just couldn't finish off on the layup.
So a minute gone. Nobody scored. 24-21. Johnson, the playmaker, gets it. In the high field. Back to Johnson. 3-ball if it goes. Short. Hit the net. We go back the other way.
Good idea on the in and out. And that's one thing that probably Lewis County is going to have to expand up here in the second half because they're targeting Highfield. Every time they get it in, they're wanting to take a look at her and, possibly double team her. If they do, they're going to have to start looking back out beyond the arc.
Sturgill out front with it. Again, Lewis in the man-to-man. Sturgill in the paint. She's out of control. Contact. And we go back. I thought it was going to come this way. Stays with Elliott. And Coach Witt and Coach Fight, they'll be the first ones to tell you, we're going to shoot it from 3-ball. We hit. Yeah, you want to hit them all, but you can't do that because they've got the shooters to do it.
Well, especially now where they're going to a real tough man-to-man defense. Yeah, you can't get that easy three-point shot.
Shot missed by Howard, and screen from Highfield. Missing the bunny is Lewis County. Highfield gets it back, working on Archer. No, gets a rebound, won't go. Rebounded Witt for Elliott. Come back the other way. It's Hamilton. She crosses the timeline. We've played 2 minutes. Nobody's scored. Sturgill, bunny hop, top the key. Now goes right elbow. Wants to penetrate. Nothing there. Here's a shot up, and it's no good. Rebounded Highfield. Hamilton misses that one from the corner. Maddie Johnson will bring it across the floor.
It's about starting out about like the first quarter.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to think both these teams are averaging right around 40-some points apiece.
3 ball long from Gilbert. We go the other way.
So, I mean, really, if you take a look at that, we're about on pace with what they've been hitting.
Who wants to score first here in the third? Witt goes by Highfield. Way off the window. Archer gets the rebound. And that one was blocked. Go back the other way.
Could have almost been a jump ball in that situation.
Could
They
have.
got the hand right on top of the ball.
So we're at the 5:14 mark. Lewis still in the backcourt. Now they got to cross into Highfield. Her shot blocked the contact by Molly Howard. Her first foul. Highfield will go back to the free throw line. She made 2 in the first quarter. Highfield again, about 70% free throw shooter, 13.2 points a game. Shoots 41% from the field. Good. And Lewis, first one to score here in the quarter.
Sometimes that's all it takes is breaking the top off that ice cap.
Yeah. And this one is good. The 6-foot junior. 26-21, Lewis County's biggest lead. Under 5 here in the Berg. Hamilton. High lob, nobody there. Sturgill came up. Turnover gives it back to Lewis. Johnson's in a hurry. Over to Gilbert into Highfield. Charging call on Highfield. I got her with 2. Witt hits the floor.
I think the fan's not too happy with that, with the official who called it. Not really the call itself, but it was the middle official of the 3-man crew called that one.
Elliott County still looking for their first bucket here in the half. Witt out front with it. To Hamilton. It's a screen from Witt to Sturgill. Sturgill's going to drive out of control, and a blocking call on Lewis. That's 3 on Michaela Tackett. Sturgill will go to the free throw line. Couple of free throws. 26-21. This will be Elliott's first points of the half. Sturgill drills it. Riley Sturgill averages 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, 75% from the free throw line, and shoots 37% from the field, 26-22. And that one won't go. Rebounded Tackett for Lewis. Sturgill hits the floor. Lewis has got numbers. Quickly down the floor. Gilbert misses the bunny. And
yeah, that just hit right. She was standing out of bounds, and that ball hit right to her, and she instinctively touched it.
Hackett's going to come out for Lewis, and Natalie Gilbert goes in. Molly Howard will bring it down the floor. Halfway home here in the third. 26-22, a low-scoring game so far. Shot up and rolls and good off the rim. Howard gets the lead to 2.
Was that the first field goal here of the third quarter?
For them, yes. Yeah, and for Lewis County, you're right, because they both had free throws. Short. And rebounded Elliott. Elliott County can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. And just loses the basketball.
Just goes right off her legs and kicks it right out of bounds.
5 turnovers unofficially for Elliott. And Manny Johnson will bring it down the floor. I must say the crowd improved since we got here. When I sit down, there was 12 people in here.
Well, we were talking about, there's the time change that we had, first of all.
And
It's set
church
to
night.
And 7:30,
Yeah.
church night, and the fog and everything else. A lot of factors going against it, but these Lewis County fans and Elliott County come out representing their teams well.
High 3 ball off the iron, no good, deep from Gilbert. Elliott County comes back the other way with it. Sturgill has it. Loses the basketball. Contact on Sturgill. Charge her first. Ball back to Lewis, 26-24 lead. Maddie Johnson brings it down the floor. Elliott County D waiting on her. Highfield over to Gilbert. Highfield gets it back into the hands of Duncan. Her shot rolls in good.
Yeah, it looked like almost Elliott County switching up to a 2-3 defense on there, but a very high 2-3. Almost like a trap, half-court trap they won the set.
Good point. Running layup, nobody picking up. Howard. She's got 11. 28-26. I'll tell you, this has been a good game.
You see those 2 high guards right there. Lewis County trying to take them, trying to get it into Highfield there.
It's going to go off Highfield. Archer back in for Elliott. Witt's going to get a break. Elliott County again can tie or take the lead with this possession.
And you got to think Elliott County's bound to be getting tired here before too long because, we've heard of Iron Man football, but this is Iron Woman basketball.
Yeah. Well, again, there's just not a whole lot of subs there. Archer up and good. We're tied.
Take a look at that one again here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. And nice little move. Just picks up the rebound and just puts it right back in.
Tied at 28, our 4th tie of the contest. And Johnson left side to Gilbert. To Natalie Gilbert, back to Johnson. Sturgill. The Highfield over Artrup. Nice move. No, won't go. Rebounded by Artrup. How did that not go in? Elliott can take the lead here.
The rims are definitely not friendly here in this third quarter.
Contact. They come back the other way. Turnover, Elliott. I've got him with 6. Natalie Gilbert out to Johnson. To Caitlin Gilbert. Duncan. Johnson. Back to Duncan. Over Sturgill. Won't go. Rebounded Elliott. Preston's in there for Elliott too. Down to a minute. .45 seconds to go. Howard, shot up, won't go. Artrup's there for the board, got fouled. She'll get 2 free throws.
That's one thing for Lewis County. They're going to have to start boxing out here and really putting some pressure on her because she's picked up some big baskets here lately.
Natalie Gilbert got the foul. Artrup's at the free throw line. Too hard, man. You telling that left her hand. Only a 16.7% free throw shooter. Doesn't get a whole lot of playing time. Witt back in. Preston out.
Because I think this may be one of her first starts.
Yeah, I think so.
Of her career, I should say, or of this season. I won't say of her career.
She's got, it'll come to her as the season progresses. So she makes that free throw. That'll help the percentage. Always does. And 29-28. Elliott's taking the lead. Lob to Johnson in the corner. Below us, Gilbert. Back to Johnson. Johnson too strong. Rebounded by Elliott. Duncan will try a 3-ball. She got fouled. 4-point play, Jeffrey. A 3-ball, a Johnson chiropractic 3-point shot. Grayson Sporting Goods replay.
She rainbowed that one.
Sturgill commits her second foul. Highfield gets a break. This is huge, man. This is a 4-point play.
Absolutely. This is one of the rarest plays that you can get here in basketball.
I mean, 4 points in one possession. Yep.
I mean, especially huge. Picking that up and really extending out that lead.
Down to 12 seconds. Howard going to drive, pick up her dribble. It's Witt, lets one fly. Good! Witt with the 3 ball. A Johnson chiropractic 3-point shot. Tied at 32. This one's going to go to the wire. It already has. Another tie here in the contest. We are knotted up at 32 apiece as we head to the fourth quarter on the Kool TV Sports Network.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Welcome back to Lewis County High School. Kit and Jeff. Been a good one. We're tied at 32. Sixth tie of the night. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all of your carpet and your flooring needs, see the good folks at J.D. Flooring. Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all of your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Jeff, 32-32. Fourth quarter, who wants it? Who wants it?
I know this is when you got to really dig down in. You know, if you take a look just on the bench wise, Lewis County's got the advantage. They got a few more players they can put in, but never underestimate that fight or that 5 that's out there right now for Elliott County.
Sturgill misses the shot, and on the rebound, just picked up her 3rd foul. She's not hesitant to take it to the hoop. Quarter number 4, tied to 32. It's a good one. Kylie Stamper getting the start here in the fourth quarter for Lewis County. Brings it out to Johnson. Johnson at the logo. Over to Gilbert. She'll try a long 3. No. Rebounded Howard for Elliott County. Howard quickly down to Sturgill. Good. Took it right to Highfield. Sturgill's got 10. Elliott County retakes the lead back, 34-32. Johnson gets a screen from the right elbow. Jumper too strong. Highfield gets the rebound over to Gilbert. Her shot won't go. And rebound Sturgill for Elliott. Witt thought about a 3. Now Elliott will set up the offense. Howard's going to drive using the glass. Good. That's what you're taught. Jay Fight wants a 30. Grayson Sporting Goods replay. I think he called a 30-second timeout.
Yep, they're standing up there.
30-second timeout being brought to you in part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all of your pharmaceutical needs, you can see the good folks. Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Second timeout called by Coach Fight. Took a 30 back in the second quarter at the 2:52 mark. So right now, Elliott County up 36-32, but again, just getting started in the quarter. I mean, too many weapons on both sides. Maybe give the slight edge to Lewis just because of the numbers, but Elliott County not holding anything back in this one.
Yeah, like you said, it's all going to be how much you want it. The legs, when you're in a ball game and a fight like this, if it's a blowout, the legs get weaker, and you're like, all right, give me out. But in a game like this, you don't feel it. No pain.
No. Man, they've been anxious to play, too. Nobody done nothing last week. Highfield gets it, puts it on the floor. 3 ball, too long. Witt gets the ball. Sturgill had a hand on it. Lewis County gets it back. And off. I think it went off Artrip.
Yeah, she was trying to get the pass around her, but ended up benefiting anyway by putting it off the hip there of Artrip.
Highfield will inbound on Lewis County's bucket. Johnson back to Highfield. Man, they swarmed her, didn't they?
Yeah, and that's one thing that they're going to have to work that in and out game. If Highfield gets the ball and they see now they're quadrupled her on that one.
Well, it's got to leave somebody open. Gilbert back to Highfield. Johnson finds the open player. Johnson gets it back. Highfield, 2 players right on her. Shot too strong off the hands of Stamper, would come back the other way.
And as we've seen both these teams, they have lit up on the threes. All it takes is just one of them to get started.
That would have been a big lead if Witt would have made that one. Misses the tray. And down the other end, here's a 3 ball by Caitlin Gilbert. Good! Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot makes it a 1-point lead. Howard, place getting loud all of a sudden. Howard shot won't go. Foul on Lewis.
Gracie Duncan, her second.
Gracie Duncan's second. Howard at the free throw line, and Howard not been there tonight. 92% free throw shooter. That's getting it done.
You don't want to use the term automatic, but that's about as close as you can get.
That's pretty good. 13 points a game. With 92 from the free throw line, that's real good. And I jinxed her. I'll do it every time.
Well, I said automatic, and there you go.
We're both in trouble now. 2-point lead, 5:15 to go in the game. Elliott's got the ball. Lewis has got the ball. Elliott's got the lead. Highfield has tied it up. Timeout, Roy Witt. A full timeout. 4:59 to go. We're tied at 37. This timeout brought to you by the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all of your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Jeff Irwin, Kent Robinson talking on the break. Evenly matched game, Jeff, and it shows it on the scoreboard at 37 apiece.
Yeah, and it seems like, especially with their 3-pointers,
yeah,
it's almost like anything you can do, I can do better on there. It takes one of them to go, and then the other team just answers right back with another one.
And again, not making any excuses with the teams being out for some time, but they've not missed a beat. Playing very well. Shot missed after the timeout, and Johnson will bring it down the floor for Lewis. Almost made an ill-advised throw. Looking into Highfield. They're just swarming her now. They didn't do that in the first half. Johnson won't go from tray ball land.
I mean, being the leading scorer and as well as the tallest person on the court there for either team, they're trying anything to keep the ball out of her hands.
Yeah.
But, as I mentioned before, if she starts working that inside out and Lewis County starts hitting some shots, this could be a very different ball game.
Halfway through the fourth, tied at 37. Arthur has it way out front, needs help. Hangs it into Howard. Howard's going to penetrate. Contact. They're letting them play. And now we got a foul. That one on Maddie Johnson. That's her second. And Witt will go to the free throw line. Not a bad free throw shooter either. She's at 83%. Gets one more. It's good. Her first trip to the free throw line. She missed the first one. Now 38-37 lead for Elliott. Highfield. Gilbert to Tackett. Out to Johnson. Duncan goes through the baseline. Out to Natalie Gilbert. Highfield right corner. Duncan to Caitlin Gilbert. Johnson's double team. Tip away and a foul. Hand check on Elliott.
Yeah, it's one of those, when Highfield's in there, they're used to pulling in there. And if you put any pass inside that paint, you're going to have at least 2 or 3 Elliott County players. I would say Lady Lions, but they're both Lions in there.
Yeah, that was Kaylee Hamilton's second personal foul. Down to 3:30 to go in the game. Johnson picks up her dribble, has to throw it over to Michaela Tackett. Tackett gives it up. Ooh, almost a carry. Lewis being patient, Jeff, with the basketball. They want that good shot. They're down 1.
Yeah, it's one of those things, just eat up some clock. They're expecting to get some shots here.
Uh-oh. Elliott County about got to steal. Lewis County gets it back. Johnson has it. Free ball by Duncan. Good! Well, the counting them out and the patient paid off for Lewis. They get the lead back at 40-38 on that Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot.
Yeah,
they took the time they wanted to get the good shot.
Exactly. That's what they're going to have to do, because I know especially in a lot of these tight games, you want to force some shots up, but now's not the time to do it.
While the traffic, Highfield gets the rebound. 2:24 to go in the game.
That's a good job by Lewis County, just slowing down the pace again. Yeah, ball movement, screens, some inside-out work. That's what's going to take them down here down the stretch.
They're not looking to shoot. Eventually you get fouled. I say that, and they jack one up. Shot no. Witt with the rebound. Quickly down to Sturgill. Sturgill to Howard. Into the paint. Her shot won't go. Rebounded Lewis. Jay Fight saying, slow it down. I don't blame you. You got the 2-point lead. Eventually, if you keep it out there on your front court, Elliott's going to have to foul to try to get the ball back. Minute 30 to go. Johnson.
And still 3 fouls by either team to get until we get into the double bonus here.
Johnson to Highfield. Timeout. Jay Fight. And Coach Fight will be a full timeout for Lewis County. 1:24 to go. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Kent and Jeff, this one winding down with 1:24 to go. Coach Fite taking the full timeout, only his third timeout of the night. What's he telling his kids here in the last 1:24?
Just keep things settled down because, don't be in any rush because rush is what's going to take, you out of this game.
Yeah.
Make good passes, stay focused, and just play basketball.
Johnson in the backcourt briefly now, crosses the timeline, knocked out of bounds by Elliott.
Yeah, because they really got to take care of the basketball right here, right now. With 1:18 left to play, any turnover can be the lead.
Ooh, almost over and back. Nice job by Johnson to keep it. She loses. She just lost the basketball. Oh, I think the crowd said it was touched. And now Roy Witt's going to take a timeout. Jay Fite's on the floor. And Coach Witt, I believe, took a timeout, the 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here with 1:13 to go. So the turnover gives it back to Elliott County. And this timeout brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all of your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. So Elliott going to take the timeout with 1:13 to go. Down 2 points. Couldn't really see. We know it went out of bounds over there, but it's kind of hard to see who touched it. It's kind of crowded.
Well, she was double teamed right there, and she had to do something with the basketball. Yeah. And, it was one of those things that probably on the inbounds probably should have taken it in the backcourt already because if you get double teamed right there on the half-court line, that's the third defender.
Yeah. 30-second timeout called. This has been a good one since the tip. Elliott County will inbounds side court. Sturgill will throw it into Hamilton. I'm assuming she does. And here we go. See what happens in the last 10 seconds.
Lewis County's sticking in with a very tough man-to-man defense right now.
Close to a 5-second call. Witt's got it under a minute. Witt works on Highfield. Shot by Preston. Good! 2-ball. Tied at 40 with 46 seconds to go. Johnson out front with it to Duncan. Duncan with 34 seconds. Brings it back out.
Yeah, that's
Duncan, go ahead, Jeff.
I was going to say, if Elliott County's going to be willing to stay back, they need to take advantage of that, but now they're closely guarding them.
Into Highfield. 19 seconds. Highfield in trouble. Timeout. Timeout by Lewis. And I don't know what he's got left. Full timeout. 14 seconds to go. Back in a moment here on the Kool TV Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Lewis County 40, Elliott County 40 with 14 seconds to go. In front of the Lewis County bench, it'll be Caitlin Gilbert to inbound. Sturgill right in front of her. And Coach Witt will burn a 30-second timeout, brought to you by the good folks. Red 8 RX Pharmacy there in Greenup. For all of your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Tonight's game brought to you by Greenup County Public Library. They've got branches in Flatwood, South Shore, the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and a whole lot more. It's the Greenup County Public Library. Also by the folks at the Flatwoods First Baptist Church and the Russell First Baptist Church. They invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church. A little chess match between the two coaches.
Yeah, it's one, if in football you would say they wanted to see the formation there before setting up a defense.
So Lewis has the chance to win it. Lewis has to take care of the ball and not turn it over. 14 seconds left. The advantage, though, Jeff, Lewis has it in the front court. They did. Now back to Maddie in the back court. Highfield's at the elbow. Looking for nothing there. Gilbert has it with 3 seconds. Johnson for the game. Let's go. And we're going to overtime. What you expect?
These two teams, they are so evenly matched. It is ridiculous right now, but they put on a great show here tonight. That would have been the icing.
That would have brought everybody out.
Yeah.
Well, we played regulation. Now we're going to go into some overtimes. We'll take a break and come back and get ready for OT. We're tied at 40 on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
Kent Robinson, Jeff Irwin, Kool TV Sports Network. Not really surprised that we're going into overtime the way this is played out. Two teams really battling it, Jeffrey, at 40-40 with some extra basketball.
Yeah, and if you take a look at throughout this entire game, of course, a few shots here and there could have made a difference to it. But, I mean, this is one of those games that you like to see. It puts you on the edge of your seat.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, and both these teams really wanting to pick up this victory here tonight.
It'll be Highfield and Preston to tip. And another 4 minutes of basketball. Goes to Elliott. Howard with it. Lewis. Howard layup. Won't go. Rebounded Highfield. Johnson will get it.
And once again here, all they need to do is wait for the good shot. There's plenty of time on the clock here. Don't force anything right now.
Natalie Gilbert to Duncan. Duncan working on Preston. Brings it back out to Tackett. Over to Caitlin Gilbert. Back to Maddie.
That's a good job just being patient.
3:20 to go in OT. In the Highfield. Shot up. Good. Free ball. That's the thing to do. We talked about it a while ago. They're getting right into Carrie Ann, and it's a 3-point lead. That's a big shot, Jeffrey.
Yeah, and exactly what we said they needed to do. They're getting it right into Highfield, and she just kicks it right out. And I bet I bet this is going to be matched right here, but rebounded there by Lewis County.
So Maddie Johnson brings it with the 3-point lead now for Lewis. 2:40 to go.
But once again, same thing. They just need to take their time right here, wait for be patient on the passing.
Out to Duncan. Knocked out of bounds. Well, what freed up that shot, you've seen just as much as I did, when Highfield got it, there was that double team, and it left the shooter open.
The good inside-out work right there. Because, I mean, they know that they're going to be triple, and we've even seen quadruple teaming Highfield in the post.
If I'm in Lewis, I'm in no hurry to shoot. 2:15 to go in overtime. That three was big. Highfield spins on Witt. Here it is again. That's not going to go in. Duncan.
I think she got just a little bit of a piece on it coming up.
But Elliott County, she walked. Yeah, it's a good call. Two double dribble. You saw that, right? Step and did it again.
Take a look at that and see if we can kind of pick that up again here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Well, it happened before that. Let me see if I can try to bring it back here again. Well, we're in action right now. We'll try to get that a little bit later.
There's that double team on Highfield. And now Sturgill has to foul. It's coming sooner or later.
Well,
no, he called a timeout, didn't he?
I think it was a bang play right there.
Coach Fike, I thought it was a foul, but timeout called back in the moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
We're in overtime here in Vanceburg, Kentucky. As Maddie Johnson, we were tied at 40. And Maddie Johnson hits a three ball to give Lewis a 3-point lead. And after the timeout, he will retain possession in the backcourt to Johnson.
As you mentioned, that was a kind of a bang play. The coach called timeout right when the official was raising his hand for a foul on the opposite end.
Bump foul on Hamilton. Eventually, it's going to come down to free throws.
Well, especially as tough as these teams have been playing, you know, the fatigue does start setting in a little bit, and you get just a little bit sloppier on your defense there. You know, you're trying to push it just a little bit more than what you usually do.
Duncan penetrates, going to be double teamed. She's in trouble. She falls down. She just falls down with the basketball. Turnover gives it back to Elliott, to Howard. Howard's in a hurry. To the left elbow, stop. Sturgill to Witt. Witt goes the other side of the floor, picks up her dribble. Howard drives. Shot won't go. Man, that barely went out in there. Tackett gets it. Sturgill steals it. Lewis County ball.
Yeah.
Two teams are laying it on the line now. They know what's at stake.
Absolutely. As they said in the Water Boy, you can't hold anything back right now.
No. Natalie Gilbert checks in. Tackett comes out.
Now, of course, that's one thing with Elliott County. They really need to slow this down. It's a one-possession game.
Highfield in the backcourt. Johnson, about walked. Johnson to Gilbert. They had Natalie Gilbert, and they didn't see her. 51 seconds to go. Elliott's got a foul, Jeff.
Yeah, because they can't. Yeah. Well, of course, it depends on who's in foul trouble right now.
I mean, they're burning clock. Sturgill just picked up number 4.
Yeah, that's one of the toughest things when you know you have to foul somebody and you're sitting at about 3 or 4 fouls and you're like, I know I've got to do it, but somebody's got to do it.
I mean, the clock's just running. They should already have had their fouls.
Well, and like I said, that was almost over and back there.
Lewis County ball. I mean, if I'm Elliott, I'd foul right now.
Yeah, don't wait. And I think that's what they're thinking is that.
I just don't understand.
Well, because I forget 13's name, but she's got 4 fouls on her, and she don't want to foul out of this game.
No, determination. I think she just did. No, my apologies, Riley. It's on Witt.
Yeah, that's the tough thing when you get calculating. I've been in that situation before myself in some summer ball before.
Yeah.
4 fouls, a coach calls out for a foul. No one's doing anything, and I'm like, if I foul, I'm out, but we got to get it done.
That's a good point. Maddie Johnson, no. Well, she makes this one a 2-point possession. Made it. 64% free throw shooter makes it a 4-point lead. Elliott's got to hurry. 16 seconds. Sturgill drives. Loses. I thought she lost the basketball. Coach Witt's want to burn a timeout. I don't think they can do it, Jeff.
Because they're going to have to get the bucket and one on there because it's a 2-possession game.
Full timeout, and we'll take a quick break. Come back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
9.8 seconds to go. Sturgill with the basketball for Elliott. Into Howard. Howard, layup, good. Another timeout.
Yeah, that should be the last one right there.
So really what Lewis will need to do, but we'll talk about it when we come back. Another full timeout. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson. Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsatRacelandChristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
Coach is burning the timeouts. The old saying, you can't take it with you. And 5 seconds to go, 5.8.
I'm sure in that timeout they appointed somebody to foul right here because they need to get a foul on the inbounds right now.
Ball goes in to Johnson. She stepped out of bounds. Uh-oh.
And that is huge right there. 2 ties it, 3 wins it.
I mean, they've got plenty of time right there in the front courts.
But they don't have any timeouts, so this may...
Oh, threw it right to Highfield. Ball game. They couldn't stop the clock. She just threw it to Highfield. Don't know if she tried to throw it off of her.
I think that was the last second what she was trying to do.
But in that situation, these are kids.
That 5 seconds in her head right there was like on 4.9, and she had nobody to go to at that point in time. And so she had to do something, or otherwise it was an automatic turnover.
Yeah.
And I probably still would have fouled just in case, but in that situation, she did everything she could to avoid the immediate turnover.
Great high school basketball game. We're back to wrap it up here in a moment on Kool TV Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsat-racelandchristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Well, it was a good one here tonight at Lewis County High School, as Lewis County has to take Elliott County in overtime and win it 44-42. Final scoring for Elliott. Molly Howard had 16 points. Witt had 7. Kaylee Hamilton with 3. Riley Sturgill with 10. Bailey Artrip had 3. And Deanna Preston had 2. For Lewis County, Maddie Johnson had 9. Caitlin Gilbert 6. Carrie Ann Highfield with 10. Gracie Duncan. Highfield with 10. Duncan had 17. And Natalie Gilbert off the bench had 2. At halftime, it was a 3-point lead for Lewis, 24-21. Of course, we went into overtime at the 40 mark, and Lewis County wins it 44-42. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back with Jay Fike. And, Coach, you told me on the pregame interview we're going to be in for a game. And, man, were we ever. Went into overtime there at the end. Elliott County was out of timeouts. And the girl basically just looked like she just tried to throw it off Highfield, but Carrie Ann caught it. Congratulations on a good victory.
Well, it's, we told you before the game, any team that can handle and can shoot, and they've got some kids that can do that. Sturgill and Howard, they're hard to handle, and we were just loading up the best that we could. We told the kids before the game we thought we could take some charges and some things like that. I thought our kids did a good job. I thought we fell a little prematurely a few times, but we were trying.
Yeah.
So defensively, our team's come a long way. Told them early in the year we wouldn't have gotten those stops that we needed. Especially there, the last play of the game when we turned it over. I said, you didn't wilt. You got up. You almost had a 5 count. Told Carrie Ann, I said, that's a steal you wouldn't have got, I know, last year for sure because you didn't have the same hands last year that you do this year. So way to grab it, and just a great team effort tonight.
On Carrie Ann's part, me and Jeff talked about it. She would get the ball, and it seemed like as longer as the team goes, and Jeff actually said it, they were not only double teaming her, but triple teaming her. She had the mindset to throw it out to Duncan or to Gilbert or to Johnson, and that freed up some 3 balls for you.
She's very unselfish. We've known that she's a great passer, and, that's what she was first before she could ever really go score and get a bucket. Now she's putting the pressure on teams by being able to go get a basket, and that's really forcing the double. And, we do work hard on relocating. We want our shooters to be confident, no matter if they've missed a couple. We probably shot a little bit more than what I wanted, but I think we kind of had to.
Yeah.
They're pretty long when they got in that zone. Their guards were long, too, all with the exception of the Hamilton kid.
Yeah.
Everybody else was pretty long, but she's extremely quick.
Sure.
So just proud of like you said, the team effort. Have the wherewithal to kick it out on the reverse side, and the confidence. I know Gracie Duncan, stepped up and I think hit 4 threes. Because Maddie was a little off there early, and Gilbert was a little off early, so Gracie really stepped up. It was her night tonight to do it.
Gracie led you with 17 points. Really good win after the district loss, and now you get ready. Quick turnaround. Excuse me. You got Bourbon County coming here, and that'll be your next contest.
Right. Don't know a whole lot about them yet. We haven't done super prep yet. I've watched a little bit of film. They're kind of long. They'll give us a little different look defensively. They haven't won a lot of games, but I know their schedule's been pretty tough. So kind of like Elliott. I mean, I wasn't worried about their record. I knew that they could give us problems. So just once again, we're just trying to get better. we'll have a day off after school tomorrow, and then
Okay.
we'll be able to get back in the gym on Friday and get a good practice in and try to get ready for Saturday afternoon.
Enjoy this one. Congratulations. We'll see you
Thank
next
you.
time.
We
Thank you.
appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you. Jay Fight, and we'll be back in a moment to wrap it up on the Kool TV Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Final score once again from Lewis County. Lewis County wins it in overtime 44-42. They will improve to 6-12. Take on Bourbon County in their next home game. Elliott County will drop to 4-9. Again, Lewis wins it 44-42 thanks to Jeff Irwin and his crew here tonight. Always doing the TV side of things and joining me here on the broadcast. And I'm sure if we're out here again, we will do the same.
Absolutely.
Well, have a nice night, everybody. Jeff, your final thoughts before we get out of here.
Great game. This is one that I would go back to Kool TV on YouTube and watch that one all over again. Yeah. And also, I always have to do this. If you're new to our channel or anything else on that, give us a subscribe, like our video, and everything else. That helps us tremendously out there because we love providing great basketball here and some good basketball coming up this week as well.
Yeah, we're going to be really busy next week. I know I'm going to be out about every other night, and I think I'm back here next Wednesday. You'll probably be here, so we'll hook up again. Appreciate all your help, and that'll do it from Lewis County tonight. Stay safe. Going to be a little wet, a little foggy on the way home, and we'll see you next time somewhere on the basketball court. Good night from Lewis County on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Thank you for watching another Lewis County Lions basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Lewis County Lions basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.